time, when coffee arrived in Brazil, us Brazilians adapted and transformed the coffee to something truly Brazilian, originating new varieties and new production techniques. For example, my two coffees, one the gold post-harvest technique is adapted in Brazil. That increases their shelf life, which will be related to the ingredients I will use. For my hot beverage, I brew a blend of two varieties. Red Caturra and the Red Bourbon. Grow and Terracota Farm in Minas Gerais by the hands of Felipe Carvalho. This coffee are fermented for 72 hours and then 3 more months in the dark room, dehydrated at 23 degrees. As a result, we have incredible coffee with dark fruits and cherry notes. I made it in an AeroPress and using it here 25 grams, 200 ml, a lot of agitation for 30 seconds, and then 1 minute of infusion to extract more red fruit notes. Judges, during this time of the year, it's winter in Brazil. And one of my favorite drinks to stay warm is vinho quente, or hot wine, a traditional hot spiced wine that is a stamp of our culture this time of year. And I want to use that as inspiration for my hot beverage today. Nice. Okay. I'm start 15 mils of brandy Saint Remy XO, which will help my coffee with chocolate notes. Brazil is a major product of sparkling wines recognized worldwide, and this recipe, the wine is adapted to 20 mils of reduction brut sparkling wine, which combined with my coffee create notes of apples. I made using 5 parts of sparkling wine, 1 part of sugar, and dehydrated to 75% of the total weight over low heat. It increases its shelf life up to 1 month. 5 mils of cachaça with tonka beans, which I infused to 1 to 2 generation, accentuating the spicy notes of my coffee, and they complemented with Brazilian fruit rich in tannins, acai berry. But here, I'm using freeze-dried form, so that has much longer shelf life, making more accessible in other regions outside Brazil. Here, I'm rehydrated to 1.4 grams at my basic cocktail and I filter it. To be fast, I'm using cappuccino, which combined with my coffee giving me notes of the grapes. Judges, my cocktail will be hot and then served at 50 degrees. Because in this temperature, I get the juice body and hence the wine notes gain greater prominence. This cocktail was designed to warm you up on cold days in boutique hotels in the south of Brazil. Again, this cocktail was designed to warm you up on cold days in boutique hotels in the south of Brazil. And you will taste notes: red wine, dark chocolate, poached apples, juicy body, and the spices. One more time again. You will taste notes: red wine, dark chocolate, poached apples, juicy body, and the spices. Okay. Please enjoy, judges. This is Café Quentão. Okay, judges, for my cold beverage, I want to imagine what tiki cocktails would look like if they had been born in a country as tropical as Brazil. And for it, I come with another Brazilian coffee. APR 117 variety, grow in California farm in Paraná, south of Brazil, by the hands of Luiz Saldanha. This coffee are fermented for 72 hours and dried slowly in the shade for 15 days to down 60% humidity. And then finished on African bed. This dry slowly brings notes of orange, pineapple, and the spices. I made it in espresso and using it here. 18 grams in, 40 grams out, and in 28 seconds. And cooled the hyperchiller to extract more these fruit notes. Okay, for this thick adaptation, 25 ml of Spanish brandy Torres 20, which alongside my coffee helps me get me more stone fruit notes. 15 ml cream cherry wine to lift the spicy notes that my coffee has. 30 ml acidified coconut water, with alongside my coffee gives the fruity notes more brightness. I made using 1 part of coconut water, 0.5% citric acid, and 0.5% malic acid. It increases its shelf life up to 1 month. 15 ml banana molasses, a Brazilian ingredient made to increase banana durability for many months, facilitating use in other regions outside Brazil. It, along with my coffee, brings notes of nuts. 10 ml cacao juice liquor, which allows me to use the fruit throughout the months. It, along with my coffee, brings notes of guaraná. Judges, my cocktail will be shaken and cooled down to 5 degrees, because in this temperature, I get the juicy body, hence the pineapple notes. And I serve with a large ice block to maintain temperature and preserve its tropical character. Judges, this cocktail was designed to serve in Latin American tiki bars that focus on tropical flavors, incorporating local ingredients and global context to approach new customers, such as Tiki Bar Mar del Plata from Argentina. You will taste notes. Tropical fruits like a pineapple, caramelized cashew nuts, guaraná finish, medium high juicy body, and the long last finish. Enjoy, judges. This is Fruit and Sand. Adapting is our way creating. Today, coffee and Brazilian fruits transforming classic cocktails into unique, authentic, and above all Brazilian experience. Please enjoy. That's one more time.